Alright, today we're going to be talking about adding or combining polynomial expressions. So I've got one that's written up here. This is f of x is equal to 4x squared plus 2x minus 6. And the second one is g of x. G of x is equal to negative x squared minus 7x minus 8. Okay, so for the first one we're going to be combining our polynomials. We're going to be adding the two together. And this is f of x plus g of x. So we're going to take this entire thing here, which is our f of x, and we're going to add g of x to it. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to take these two. This is equal to 4x squared plus 2x minus 6. That's my f of x. Plus my g of x is negative x squared minus 7x minus 8. Now I try to look for like terms here that I can combine. I know that I've got an x squared here and an x squared here. I underline those a little bit like maybe with squiggly lines or something to signify that those two go together. I also see that these two here go together. Now the rule that we use here is it has to have the same variable, in this case they both have an x, and it has to have the same exponent. In this case they are both squared. So those two will go together. But see, these two here, this 4x squared and this 2x, I can't combine. They have the same variable x, but they don't have the same exponent, so I can't combine those. So that's why I've done a squiggly line under these two, signifying that I can combine those two. I've underlined the 2x and the negative 7x because those two can be combined as well. And then you can do anything you want, do maybe a wavy line underneath the 6 and the negative 8. Now what I do is I combine like terms. So I've got 4x squared minus x squared, so if I have 4 minus 1 would give me 3. 3x squared. I've got a 2x minus 7x. So 2 minus 7 would give me a negative 5. Negative 5x. And the last part is negative 6 minus 8 would give me a negative 14. So if I were to combine those two just by adding, I'd get 3x squared plus 5x minus 14. Okay. Now let's do one where we subtract it. So this time let's go g of x minus f of x. Okay? So the same type of rules apply here. We're going to go negative x squared minus 7x minus 8. Now, we're going to subtract that. That's my g of x. We're going to subtract f of x from that. So I'm going to go minus, and I'm going to be minusing this entire quantity here. 4x squared plus 2x minus 6. And the reason why I have this one in parentheses is because this negative is going to get distributed to everything inside of there. So I'm going to do that now to each part. Okay, so I'm going to just rewrite it. Negative x squared minus 7x minus 8. Then I've got negative times 4x gives me negative 4x squared, squared. Negative times 2x gives me minus 2x. Negative times 6 gives me plus 6. Okay. Now here I find out that this x squared here can be combined with this negative 4x. This is a negative x squared. This 7x can be combined with, or negative 7x can be combined with the negative 2x. And then this negative 8 and positive 6. So I've got negative x squared minus 4x gives me negative 5x squared. Negative 7x minus 2x gives me a negative 9x. And then negative 8 plus 6 gives me a minus 2. So this right here would be my answer if I were to subtract, if I go g of x minus f of x. And all I'm basically doing is I'm subtracting this portion up here from this g of x here. And we're just going to combine like terms.